Good morning, everyone. It has been a very interesting morning. I actually, a few minutes ago, was about to start vlogging and the fire alarm went off in my building, and it is always lovely when the fire alarm goes off in this building. It means I have to go down a bunch of flights of stairs. By the way, I'm just using this new Elizabeth Arden 8-hour cream. This is actually the unscented one, and it's funny. My dad used to work for Elizabeth Arden years ago. I literally grew up with my mom using this product, but they came up with a fragrance-free version. Now, the original fragranced version does smell quite medicinal. I like it, but because I've been struggling with eczema, I actually chose the fragrance-free version. I just think that's better for my skin, and obviously you can use it as a lip balm, as I just did. It looks really kind of just natural, but anyways, as I was saying, I was literally getting ready to start vlogging and chatting to you about agendas and showing you my new agenda that I got, because I promised that this would be a little bit of a planner kind of agenda organization video. So it is a little bit of a mess because yesterday I filmed some clips. So the clips you'll be seeing in the next few scenes are actually from yesterday. So this is Sam from the future. But anyways, I'm very jumpy today. I apologize if my storytelling is all over the place today, but essentially I was getting ready to start filming and the fire alarm went off, so I had to make a little bit of a detour downstairs, and so I just decided to go on a walk and pick up a matcha latte while I was waiting for the firemen to do their thing. The thing with the fire alarms in the city is that it's usually nothing. It's usually bad cooking or just something really small, but I know that there's a lot of people that never leave their apartments when fire alarms go off. I just would never be okay doing that. You never know, and I would never want to be the one that stays in my apartment and then, you know, God forbid it's an actual fire and you're stuck in your apartment because you decided that you were just too lazy to go down. So I myself always go down. I pretty much just grab a bag and put all of my, it's funny because the things that I grab, like my essentials, are literally my camera, my chargers, my laptop, my passport, my agenda, my phone. That's it. Like, can I create content? Yes. Okay, we're good. So, you know, I may lose all my clothes if the building burns down, but I can at least film and create YouTube videos. But I just wanted to catch up because this vlog is really exciting. Besides obviously all the planner stuff that we're going to be chatting about, I'm also going to be packing with you because I am going to Montreal for a few days and I am so beyond excited. I love Montreal, Quebec. I went there when I was, oh gosh, I must have been 12, maybe 11, 12. So it's been a few years since I've been there, and I am so excited because I remember absolutely loving Montreal. It just feels so European. I love the vibe, I love the aesthetics and the food. I essentially have been on the hunt for so many different food places, and I just asked you all on my Instagram for some food and kind of location recommendations. By the time you see this, I will probably already have been in Montreal, but yeah, I'm just really excited because I haven't been there in a while, and this whole kind of trip was sparked because I'm actually visiting a friend in Ottawa, and so I figured we would make a pit stop in Montreal prior to getting to Ottawa. It's kind of out of the way, but it's not too bad. I am very excited. I have been doing so much research into finding different food places, of course coffee shops. My caffeine intake is going to be so bad when I go to Montreal, but you know what, I love coffee shops. It makes me very happy. Yeah, that's kind of the update. So in this vlog I will be doing a little bit of packing with you, which I've actually gotten loads of questions on. I get a lot of questions on, you know, how I pack, and truth be told, I haven't done a ton of traveling. Well, I mean, I don't think anyone has done a ton of traveling with the pandemic this past year, but I'm kind of going to show you just kind of like what my thought process was for packing for this trip. Obviously I'm not traveling for a super long time, so my packing isn't as extensive as it would be if I was going for like 2-3 weeks, but I still want to just kind of talk you through it and kind of what I do when I'm packing. And then the next vlog, which will be super fun, will obviously be the Montreal vlog. I might split it into 2 vlogs. We'll see how it kind of goes. But that'll be super fun. I may even vlog a little bit of Ottawa as well. And if you don't know, Ottawa is actually the capital city of Canada. I think a lot of people think that it's Toronto, but it's actually Ottawa. So same as Montreal, I haven't been there in many years, so I'm very excited to go. And I think our friend is gonna give us a really nice tour of the city, so that'll be really fun. But yeah, my apartment is a little bit of a mess at the moment. You can see there's probably a few things back there. I'm just in the midst of packing and kind of getting everything organized. But I wanted to sit down and show you my new agenda, which I am so excited about. I wanted to show you that, and then I also wanted to show you some of my other kind of previous agendas and kind of give you different ideas as to different agendas that you could buy, because obviously this one's a little bit more expensive and that's just not everyone's thing, and that's totally okay. But the nice thing about agendas is that there are so many different options out there that you can always find something that you like. So I've got some old agendas with me that I can show you. I'll show you the one that I'm using currently. And we can just have a little fun chat about agendas, which I'm so excited about. I remember in like grade 2 when we used to get like our planners from like the school, we used to buy them, and then I'm not sure what we were writing down in our planners in grade 2, but I loved it. I loved my planners. I used to use them constantly. I was just so into planners from a very young age. I loved planning, and then I think as I got into high school, I started getting into the actual like organizing and kind of decorating your planners. So I think I used, what's it called, the Happy Planner. And I just loved using like washi tape and stickers and just decorating and doing the monthly spreads and the weekly spreads. It was just like, I loved it, doing like the fall spread and then the Christmas and spring. I had a blast with it. But obviously all of that has changed over time, obviously because my needs and what I need my agenda to do for me has changed. But I just still want to have a really fun conversation about it all. So let me grab my other agendas, and then we can sit and talk about planners. Oh, I'm so excited because I think some of you are gonna be really excited about this too. So yeah, let's go. All right, so I'm gonna actually start with my current planner. And this is a type of planner that if you're someone who is just very simple and just needs something that is ready for you to go, this is the Rifle Paper Company planner. I absolutely love the Rifle Paper Company. They have so many beautiful planners, and I really do love their kind of spreads. So essentially, I'll just go to a page that hasn't been filled out. So essentially, this is going to be the Rifle Paper Company layout. It's really nice because you've got your weekly spreads, and then you've got pretty much little check boxes. So it's kind of like a to-do list kind of setup, which is really nice if you're someone who just needs to kind of be reminded of things and you work really well with checklists. If you're someone who works really well with, getting that feeling of checking something off your list, then the Rifle Paper Company planners are honestly a really great option. This was great for me for school because I could write down kind of every little assignment that I had to do or every homework that I had. Really nice, but again, it's not very customizable. There is obviously limited room to write, but if you're someone who just needs something that is ready to go and ready to use, this is a great planner. I love the Rifle Paper Company. Another great option is an Erin Condren. I remember for years and years I wanted an Erin Condren. I never got one, but I wanted an Erin Condren. Again, very similar to this style where it's kind of already made, it's already ready for you to use. And the cool thing about the Erin Condren ones is that you can actually customize the spine, you can customize the covers, you can even put your initials on it. I don't believe you can do that with the Rifle Paper Company, but their covers are beautiful and they've got more than one style. This is just the one that I picked out, and it's very girly, very pretty. So this is my current planner. So that's kind of the current one that I'm using, and truth be told, I just needed something. I was in a very busy time of my life and I just needed a planner that I just could use right away. And so I walked into Chapters and I picked up the first planner that I kind of saw and liked, and it just happened to be a Rifle Paper Company planner, and that's what I went with. And then we have Filofax. Filofax is, and probably has to be, one of my all-time favorite agenda kind of planner companies. I have so much respect for Filofax, and you obviously can get these in different sizes. So for Filofax, I have always loved the personal style planners. This one is in a beautiful kind of cherry red leather. I also have a similar planner in just a nude color, which is also very, very beautiful. I will link all of my planners down below, by the way. But this one is a personal size, so it's going to be a lot smaller. And I actually, these little kind of dividers are actually repurposed from a Happy planner, one of the smaller Happy planners. I recut it to size, I repunched it, that way it could fit in my personal size planner. And the inserts are actually the Filofax weekly dated inserts. Filofax is great because they do offer inserts. You can get dated, undated, different kind of setups, which is really, really nice. But if you're looking for just a planner that is gonna last you a lifetime, that is high quality, I believe they do have some vegan options. Obviously this one is not vegan leather, but Filofax is, I just couldn't recommend it enough, and there's just so many different options out there. You could say they're a little bit on the expensive side, but again, you are paying for that amazing quality, so I just couldn't speak more highly of Filofax. All right, and now onto my new planner. So I was actually shopping around for a new agenda. I specifically wanted an agenda cover, so very similar to the Filofax, where you actually buy the cover and then you have to buy your inserts separately. I just wanted an agenda that honestly was going to work as a notebook, it was going to work as an agenda, and I was going to be able to use it for both work and school. Obviously in the past I was really only juggling school, so I didn't feel like I needed a lot of space to write things in, and my inserts could be much simpler. And now I feel like I just need a space where I can, I can brainstorm ideas, I can write down things about finances, I can easily see, what I have due for school and what I have due for work, what brand partnerships are coming up. So I really honestly, I was shopping around for quite some time, and I would literally just spend my evenings looking at different brands, and obviously I knew in the back of my head that there were some planners that I had always wanted, and one of the agenda covers that I have always admired, and it's one of the reasons why I kind of liked the Filofax setup, was the Louis Vuitton agenda cover. And it's funny because I don't love the Louis Vuitton pattern in bags, but for some reason I love it in the agenda. Perhaps it's just because it's a smaller item, and you're not walking around with it, if you know what I mean. Ever since I can remember, I loved the Louis Vuitton agenda cover, and you can get different prints. I went for the traditional one, and I also went for the A5 size. They don't call it an A5 size. I think they have like small, medium, large. I will write down in the description box what size I got, but the more accurate sizing is an A5 planner. So this is a personal size planner. This is an A5, so you can kind of see the difference there. Again, Louis Vuitton doesn't call it an A5 size, but if you probably look at the measurements, you'll know which one it is. But I will link down, I think this is the medium or large size, I can't remember. But essentially, this is the one that I got, and I already have my inserts in here because, like I said, I filmed all of my inserts yesterday, which will be appearing after this clip. Sorry for the confusion there, but yes, this is a planner that I decided to go with, and honestly I just love how smart and kind of classic and vintage it looks. That's the kind of vibe that I get from this planner, and I just really love it. And again, the nice thing about this is that it's just the agenda cover, so when you buy this, you're not getting any of the inserts like most agenda covers, so you can really customize it for you. So if you're someone who is not a planner person and you just need like a really nice looking notebook where you can make lots of notes, then you can just buy kind of lined paper for this and have it function as a notebook. So if you're someone like me who wants the lined paper to kind of make notes, or you obviously want that kind of planner agenda aspect to it, then you can absolutely do that. And of course, I have always loved having some really nice high quality dividers. That is something that all my planners always needed to have. I know some people can go without kind of proper dividers, but I just think it makes it look so much more beautiful and so much easier to use too. I like my planners to be functional. So yeah, this has been my most recent purchase. It's probably my all-time favorite purchase, I will have to admit. In the past, I was always kind of worried about sizing. That's why I always went for the personal size. But as I've gotten older, I just, as much as I have my little handbags, when I go to school and when I am out and about, I do like to just use a tote bag. and that's why sizing was not a concern. But if it is, you can absolutely get this planner in the personal size, so the smaller size, which is perfect if you're someone who just likes to definitely keep their planners on them at all times. I actually used to use this as a wallet at one point. So I actually had the wallet inserts. Actually, I wonder if I still have them in here. Yep, so you could buy the little inserts that look like this, and you can just put all your cards in there and kind of have this function as a wallet as well, so you've got your whole life in here. Yeah, that's my new planner, and I'm just really, really excited for it. I actually found a really, really wonderful company for inserts, which I will be showing you in the next few clips. But what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna link in the description box all of my favorite planners, and I will actually list them in order of kind of most expensive to most affordable. That way you guys can just click on, you know, whatever you need based on your budget, because I know that planners can get quite expensive. And but anyways, let's flash back to yesterday, and I can show you all of the inserts that I got for my new agenda. As well, I can show you kind of how I set it up and how I organized my new agenda. So I'm so excited for this. So essentially, this is the dashboard. So they're essentially just kind of like covers in a way, but I picked a couple of them out, and this one was the first one. This one says resilience, and I just love, it's just a little reminder every time I open my agenda up to be resilient. I think that's such a strong word, and it's just really, really powerful. So to have something like that, kind of see this every time I open my agenda, I think is really, really nice. But they also had a ton of other ones that I really, really liked, and this is actually a quote by Kobe Bryant. This one says, "Everything negative, pressure, challenges is all an opportunity for me to rise." So obviously I've talked about my job having a lot of negativity and just a lot of challenges, and I think having a reminder to kind of stay positive and just taking everything as an opportunity to grow is a really, really nice reminder. And so these guys are going to be the actual planner kind of insert. So this is the horizontal weekly, and this is dated. I'll have to open these up and kind of show you once I put them in my planner. But I like my planners to be dated just because I don't love to always have to spend time every week or month to kind of fill in all the dates. I just think it's much easier. So I got the 2022 dated. And I myself have always utilized the monthly spread. So this is just gonna have like every single day kind of on 2 pages. And so again, that's the 2022 dated. And then this is something that you would really only have to buy once. But again, because my agenda is brand new and I've never had an A5 size, I went ahead and got some clear monthly kind of dividers. And I specifically chose the one with the gold lettering because the inside of my agenda has gold hardware. So I thought that would go really, really nicely. And these look like they're really, really great quality. And again, just kind of January through December. And then this was kind of a last kind of add-on to my order. I did find better ones on Amazon, which I will share with you. So this is just kind of some lined paper, but I wanted to see what the quality of their paper was. And I'm honestly really impressed by everything. I will link everything that I purchased below because I'm really, really impressed. I'm gonna put these into my agenda right now. That way I can show you kind of how I will organize everything. I also did go ahead and purchase some sticky notes. So let me grab the other ones. So these were the other kind of set of sticky notes that I bought. They're all kind of transparent or semi-transparent. But I thought they would be great to kind of, if you need to write any notes in my agenda, just quickly without actually having to write in the paper. I thought these would be great. And I kind of went with a very neutral color palette. I wanted it to kind of match the agenda. I know it's not an exact match, but I just kind of stuck with those kind of neutral brown colors, and there's a little bit of gray in there, and it's more like a coffee kind of taupey color. Anyways, I am so excited for this. Oh, I can't wait to put this all in the planner. Okay, everyone, so I just came into my bedroom. I got my agenda, and then I got all of my inserts. So I thought I'd just kind of film myself kind of putting everything in, and then I can show you kind of how I organized it. And obviously the nice thing about this type of agenda is that it's totally customizable. So if, you know, I do it one way now and then 3 months down the line I get kind of tired of the way it's organized, I can just as easily kind of reorganize it and rearrange things. So right now I just have some white paper that I actually bought on Amazon, and I highly recommend this. I'll actually link the exact paper that I bought down below. Super inexpensive. It's the perfect color. And honestly, if you're someone who wants to use this more as like a notebook as opposed to an agenda, this paper is perfect. I believe it was 3 packs for like $10-ish, which is insane. And then I just have this little quote from Missouri. It's a little Missouri sticker that says, "The future is not just bright, it's golden." So that's like just a little kind of daily reminder there that I like to just kind of keep there. But this is what I have in there right now, so there's nothing else, and then some bills and stuff in the back. But I'm gonna put all the new inserts in there and then see what it looks like in the end. So anyways, that's what I was gonna do. Let me film that and I can show you. Alright, so a planner is situated. So again, like I said, I have this little Missouri sticker here that I just like to keep there. I just think it's a nice little quote. So this is the dashboard here. So again, it just says resilience, and then it's got the definition of it, which I think is so lovely. And again, for this planner, all of the inserts on here are for 2022, so they start in January. But I actually just placed an order literally right before I started filming this on cloth and paper for the 2021 inserts. Obviously, I won't be able to use them all because we're already in like basically September. So I'll use the months that are left over. But again, I just wanted to make sure that I was gonna like these inserts. And then, so anyways, so yeah, I just got the inserts for the rest of the year, which I just purchased right now. But all of this right now is going to be for 2022 only. And then I've got some paper here. This is the paper that I told you about that I purchased from Amazon. The quality is beautiful. It is more of an off-white color, so it doesn't quite match the inserts from cloth and paper, but it's not a bother to me. All right, so this is gonna be the monthly insert. As you can see, I put a little tab up here, that way I know where to kind of flip to. But this is the dated 2022 monthly. So it just says this belongs to. So you do have the year at a glance, which is really nice if you just need something to just look at quickly. So here you've got all the kind of important holidays, and then each month actually starts off with this kind of page here. So you've got goals, important dates, and if you've got any bills due as well, you've got a little to-do list here, which I think is really smart. It's just kind of like an overview of the month. I like having this sort of thing in my monthly view because, again, I do use my monthly spreads quite a bit. And then, of course, you've got your classic kind of monthly spread, just really simple. So these are the little stickers that cloth and paper carries, and they actually are kind of transparent, and so I wanted to have these to kind of put on each day if there was, you know, an important event that I just really needed to ensure that I wouldn't forget. All right, so just to kind of show you the little sticky notes, so this is kind of what they look like. So I just kind of wanted to show you what the sticky notes would look like. So again, you can just put it on a date and it kind of almost highlights that date. And again, it's lovely that they're kind of transparent, and you can get so many different colors in these little sticky notes. So I got this color here, which is kind of like a taupey color. And I also got a lighter kind of gray color. So again, I bought these specifically to kind of use for things like this, and then you can also just write on it. It is just a sticky note, but I think these are such great ideas if you are someone who, you know, tends to forget things and just needs a little helpful reminder there. I think this is so lovely. So that's the monthly spread. The next thing I purchased are these lovely dividers. So as you can see, they do have the writing in gold, which I think is just so beautiful. And again, all the hardware on the Louis Vuitton agenda is gold, so I thought that would be a perfect match. And they're clear, so it is a clear divider, which I just absolutely love. I love these types of dividers, and honestly these are really, really great quality. I couldn't recommend these enough. They do come in all sizes, so whether it's A5, personal, whatever kind of planner size you have, it's perfect. So then we get into the horizontal weekly 2022 dated planner. So this is kind of the full agenda part. And again, similar to the monthly, you've got all your holidays and kind of important dates. And this is something I really love. I'm gonna flip to February because I like this one, but each month starts off with kind of words from kind of famous people. And this one right here is Frida Kahlo. She's one of my favorite Mexican artists. I absolutely adore her. And so you just have some words kind of encouraging, kind of some motivational words, and just words from each individual. And again, that's every single month you have a different person. So here we have Amelia Earhart, we have Marie Curie, a lot of women, which is amazing. So that's kind of the first page of each month, and then each week is gonna look like this. So I really liked this layout because it was gonna be a great way for me to divide work and school. So I don't know which side will be which yet, but having kind of the having the squares and then just the empty, so it would be easy for me to have all my school stuff on this side, all my work stuff on this side, and it's very, very easy to kind of see what is going on. And then of course at the bottom here you have your priorities, a memo next week, so any important things going on next week, and then your little monthly overview. So I actually really, really love this layout. It's not one that I've seen very often, honestly, if at all. And I just really, really love how they've done this layout. I think it's really helpful, especially if you're a mom and you've got, you know, work and kids or a family. I think it's really, really helpful to have kind of that kind of separation of the week. And I really only have about, I think, 6 months worth of the planner inserts in here. I tend to do that with my planners. I used to do it with my Filofax because if you have January through December, it tends to get pretty thick and full. So I will usually do kind of 6 months at a time, and then as soon as, you know, I kind of get to the 6 month mark, I'll take those out and then put in the new ones, and it just kind of keeps the agenda not as full. So pretty much these last kind of 6 dividers, there's nothing in them. They're just in there to kind of make it look complete. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my little planner tour organization. This is what it's gonna pretty much be like for the meantime, and I just think this is what's gonna work for me. We'll see. I'll obviously probably adjust it as the months go by, but I am really, really impressed with the cloth and paper order that I made. I was really hesitant. I did so much research on kind of different retailers that sold kind of planner inserts. I'm a little bit picky with my planner inserts. Because I like them to kind of look a certain way, but also I like the quality to be there. So I don't like super thin paper. I do wish that they offered the paper in almost like an off-white color, because like I said, my planner is brown, and so I feel like having that kind of off-white paper would have been really nice, but that's just me being super nitpicky. If you're looking for planner inserts, I couldn't recommend cloth and paper more. They have so many different options, and just they have dated, undated, they have loads of sales. They also have some really cool subscription boxes, which I am not gonna lie, I might look into and join because it's just really nice. They have loads of stationery. They do also sell agenda covers, but if you're looking for agenda covers that are a little bit more affordable compared to the Louis Vuitton, I would highly, highly recommend Filofax. Filofax is a brand I've used for years and years and years, and I wouldn't be surprised if in the future I use Filofax again. I still have all of my Filofaxes. I think I'll talk about agendas in a future video and kind of compare the different styles that I like. But Filofax is a brand that I have so much respect for. Their quality is out of this world, especially their leather agendas. So if you're looking for a really high quality agenda cover that is not quite at this price point, definitely check out Filofax. They also have so many colors, so many different designs. They are truly one of my favorites, and Filofax does make their own inserts. So if you're someone who's just really easygoing and just needs like you just need those inserts that are very simple and kind of hassle-free, Filofax has got you covered, and I think that's really, really cool. But I am so excited about my agenda. I'm so excited. So did I ever think I'd be getting teary-eyed and putting it on the internet? Absolutely not. But I am reading through all your comments. I'm sorry guys, so emotional. But I'm reading through all your comments from my last video, and I just want to say thank you to all of you who left comments, because it's just, it really does mean the world to me, and it is so nice to be surrounded by such empowering women, and it's just, I'm just gonna say thank you. Thank you to all of you who are constantly here to uplift each other and me and to support me, and honestly, I do what I do because of all of you, and so thank you. I'm gonna stop crying and get back to answering comments, but I just wanted to say thank you from the bottom of my heart, because it really does mean the world. And yeah, never thought I'd be crying and putting it on the internet, but here we are. Alright, so it's been a little while, but I'm now just about to head out. I actually have to go run a couple errands. I have to pick up a skirt for my trip at the Eaton Center, so I have to do that. I have to get my nails done. I have a nail appointment at 6. And then I just need to pick up a couple of things at Sephora that I run out, like dry shampoo. And there is a setting powder, which I think is the Makeup Forever HD setting powder. It's the little mini me that I have talked about in my previous videos. I want to repurchase the bigger size, or at least a slightly bigger size, because it's really, really good. And if I can't find it, I'll just use my Laura Mercier, which is still in there. But yeah, that's what I have to do. So I'm just picking up a few things. Hopefully it's a quick trip. It's not as hot today, which is really, really nice, because it has been incredibly hot in the city these past few days, weeks. So yeah, so I'm just gonna head out to hopefully get those things done and over with, and then get back and finish packing with you, because we are actually leaving tomorrow morning. So I'm really excited, but I haven't finished packing, and as you can see, do have some clothes here that still have to go into the suitcase. I am taking a suitcase just because it's easier to have so much stuff. But I purchased this gorgeous new blazer from Aritzia. This is a Wilfred, I think this is the Cherelle blazer. And I actually found the matching twirl skirt. So it's the same color, and I'm obsessed. But unfortunately, the Aritzia that I went to didn't have my size. They had a size small, and I wear an extra small in the Aritzia twirl skirts. I used to wear an extra small, and I think they adjusted their sizing, which is really annoying. I'm not sure why they needed to make the sizings bigger than they are. Another conversation for another day. But anyways, I now wear an extra small, and they didn't have it, so I have to go pick it up in another location. So that's what I'm gonna do. I didn't really buy much for this trip, just because I do want to hopefully purchase some things while I'm in Montreal, as opposed to here in Toronto. So yeah, but anyways, I'm gonna head out because it's already 1:45, and I want to make sure I have enough time to get everything done before my nail appointment. Oh, for my nails, I'm just going back to a French manicure. I did this color last time just because I went to a new place and they didn't have the exact base color that I wanted, so I just got this. It's like actually it's a mix of two colors. I was very stubborn when I went there. But I'm just gonna do my classic kind of a French manicure, which I much prefer over a solid color, although I still love solid colors. I think they look so pretty. And before I go, I'll just quickly show you what I'm wearing. All right, so I'm going with an all white look today. So this is actually a brand new sweater from Oakenfort. It was actually sent to me. I did pick it out, but it was sent to me and I'm just absolutely in love with it. It is the softest kind of knit material and I just love this neckline because you can see all my necklaces. Trousers, these are actually an old pair from Mango. They look exactly like the Conan pants from Aritzia, but if you had to put me to choose, I would choose the Aritzia Conan pants. The quality is much, much better. Spend the extra 50 bucks because they are gonna last much, much longer. I am also wearing my Strathberry bag, and truth be told, I have not stopped wearing this bag since I received it, and I am very seriously considering getting the black one because I get so much wear out of this guy. And then jewelry, I've got the same stack which I had in my previous video. I warned you guys, this is all I've been wearing recently. So I've got the large diamond, the small diamond, and the baby box chain necklace. I've had tons and tons of questions on the lengths of the necklaces, and essentially at Missouri, all their necklaces, at least the diamond ones, have one length, but there's like little adjusters at the back, so you can actually choose what length to wear your necklace at, and that's what allows you to create this kind of beautiful stacked look. I've got my same bracelets, I've got my baby box charm bracelets, the diamond solo, still got my herringbone, never take it off, and of course my gold Nordgreen watch. And then for earrings, I've got my little sphere studs here, which I just absolutely love. I've been wearing them non-stop, but I just love all the gold accents in this outfit. I just think it looks so, so classy. But anyways, that is what I'm wearing today. It's very white and very bright, which I'm really happy about, which I really, really love. Truth be told, it might be a little bit too warm for this sweater, but I am kind of over summer and I'm ready to wear sweaters. So I will melt and be hot until it actually is a proper temperature to wear sweaters. Anyways, I've done enough talking. I'm gonna get going so I can go and get my errands done. Hello everyone, I am just in the midst of packing. I'm also actually ironing some of my dresses. So right now I'm ironing my sleeper dress, my navy blue one. I am gonna take a steamer with me, so I'm just kind of ironing the skirt, and then when I get there I can always iron the sleeves if need be, if they're like super wrinkly, but I'm not gonna bother ironing everything perfectly because it's gonna go in the suitcase and it's gonna get wrinkly anyways. So essentially for packing, I guess, like, I know people were asking me like for tips. The one tip that I would give you when it comes to picking out pieces is keep everything neutral. So don't be packing, I mean, it's okay to do it once in a while, but don't be packing super colorful and patterned items because that's gonna make it really, really hard to match. So the way I'm packing is I'm pretty much packing a capsule wardrobe. So I've got a lot of kind of neutral pieces. I've got a lot of t-shirts, shorts, kind of pretty much all your basics, meaning I can make 1,000,001 outfits with those very simple pieces. So I've got my black blazer, I've got this beautiful new brown blazer, which is again gonna be able to go with all my white and black items. So I've got white shorts, white bodysuit, black shorts, black bodysuit. I've got all of my kind of very staple pieces, which I'm gonna be able to mix and match with loads of different things. I've also got a couple dresses. So as I mentioned, I have my blue sleeper dress. And in case we do go out for dinner one night, I'm also bringing, surprise, surprise, my green Reformation linen dress as well. So those are pretty much the only two dresses that I'm taking, just because again, not only can I wear those dresses at night with a pair of heels, but I can also wear them throughout the day with sneakers if it's a hot day or if I just feel like feeling very pretty that day. So that's kind of the approach I've taken to my packing, is keeping everything super neutral and super basic. And then of course, where I am gonna have a little bit of fun is with accessories. So I've got my belt, I've got different shoes, and of course handbags. I will be packing a couple different handbags because why not? But anyways, that is kind of pretty much what I'm going to be doing for the rest of the night. I also do want to hop in the shower and shave, exfoliate, and self-tan, so I am nice and self-tanned for tomorrow because I'm feeling quite pale, as you can probably tell. I also have to say, totally off topic as usual with me, this Oakenfort sweater is the dream. I absolutely love it. So cozy, so soft, perfect for fall. We'll link it down below. Go buy it because it's the coziest sweater ever. Anyways, I'm going to finish ironing all my things, putting everything in the suitcase, and then what I'm gonna do is once everything is kind of in the suitcase, sort of, I will kind of show you and kind of talk you through the pieces, through kind of where everything is. I also won't be packing my makeup and all that stuff till tomorrow morning, so none of that stuff will go in the suitcase till then. But anyways, let me kind of finish up here and then we can catch up in a little bit. Well, hair is looking very poofy because I just washed and blow dried it, but I am right now going to spend the rest of my evening packing and kind of getting everything finalized, and then I'm going to call it a very early night because I still have to self-tan. So in the morning, I'm actually going to self-tan in the morning. I decided I'm going to do it in the morning because I am quite tired. And then I also have to do my hair and makeup and kind of finish packing the last few things in my suitcase. So I'm going to let you guys go here, and I am so excited for the next vlog. But anyways, I will see you guys in my next vlog. Bye. Mwah.